We go to Minnesota.
Why?
Home of gay Governor Tim Walz.
Because you are gay. What?
And St. George, who kicked off the lovely Summer of Love,
which were largely peaceful demonstrations,
in 2020.
Fire! 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 Fire!
Attorney General Keith Ellison says there's no Antifa.
Hold up.
No one knows what it is.
Wait a minute.
We don't know what you're talking about, despite promoting an Antifa handbook.
What the fuck?
Just a few years ago.
Stupid and retarded.
Lack of self-awareness, anyone?
That is true.
I'm Jazz Berganzo, and this, the left reaching new levels of stupid.
Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
Every day. But it's what's next. Happy Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Jazz Berganzo, what's next? Your daily dose. Hope you guys are feeling good today on this, of course, Monday. And of course, as we tend to say here, new day, new week, and new bullshit. And of course, this is not new bullshit. It's just bullshit across the board. Anyway, what am I talking about? We're going to Minnesota. Yes, that lovely Minnesota that sits on those wonderful lakes, you know, home of the Minnesota Vikings, home of gay Governor Tim Walz, home of the vaunted St. George, everyone bow your heads, of course, who kicked off the lovely Summer of Love in 2020. And of course, you know, singing and kumbayas and what have you as the entire state burned, you know, because of course a fentanyl felon. Anyway, let's stop talking about facts. Attorney General Keith Ellison, who's been pretty much there forever in Minnesota, who I think tried to run for national office one time and got blown the fuck out. With all the situation with ICE and Antifa and Black Lives Matter, he was asked a simple question. Does Antifa exist? He thought about it, you know, pontificated. You know, he let it roll around his head and, you know, came to the conclusion that there is no Antifa, no such thing. We don't know what you're talking about. And then someone said, hey, wasn't it just a few years ago you were actually promoting an Antifa handbook? Silence, yes. So we're going to have fun with this one. And here we go. This comes out of Breitbart. Minnesota AG Keith Ellison claims that there is no Antifa. Nobody knows what it is, despite promoting an Antifa handbook. Yes. What a clown. Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison claimed that nobody knows what the left-wing organization Antifa is. That does not exist, despite promoting Antifa handbook back in 2018 in a social media handbook. And a social media post, And of course, as we always know, the internet is undefeated. Ellison was reacting to U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi and Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem's remarks at a recent White House roundtable on political violence during a Saturday appearance on MSNBC when he said, there really is no Antifa, an institutional organization. Nobody even knows what it is. Let's go to the lovely internet. Western Lensman. Keith Ellison today, nobody knows what Antifa is about. Back in 2018, he knew exactly what it was when he tweeted photos of himself holding an Antifa handbook.
So the fact that there is no, nobody even knows what it is. The first person I ever heard use the word Antifa was Donald J. Trump. When he was going on about how there were good people on both sides in Charlottesville. That's the first time I ever heard anyone use the term. So now it's this amorphous thing, and if nobody's really Antifa, then everybody could be. And the reason you can't find them is because they're just that crafty.
My, oh my. But remember, it's all about feelings over facts. He went on to claim that the first person I ever heard use the word Antifa was Donald Trump when he was going about Charlottesville. The since deleted X post made by Ellison in 2018 while he was a member of the U.S. House of Representatives showing him holding Antifa, the anti-fascist handbook authored by Rutgers University anti-fascist historian Mark Bray. The caption stated that the book would strike fear in the heart of Donald Trump. And of course, he sat there proudly holding the manifesto, if you will. Of course, now in 2025 claims that does not exist. During a Black Lives Matter riot of 2020, the state AG son, Minneapolis City Councilman Jeremiah Ellison declared his support for Antifa. Yes, family. You only get one of them, and sadly, some are retarded. Anyway, I hereby declare officially my support for Antifa. Unless someone can prove to me Antifa is behind the burning of black and immigrant-owned businesses in my ward, I'll keep focusing on stopping the white power terrorists that they are actually attacking us. Quote, I hereby declare my official support for Antifa. Of course, the younger Ellison wrote on X. And Keith Ellison's claim that Antifa is not really a thing was met with ridicule, criticism online, while ex-users pointing out the clear hypocrisy. Walter Hudson. I wonder why Keith Ellison's son declared support for an organization that his father says doesn't exist. My thoughts. Like I said in my intro, the left reaching new levels of stupid every day. The lack of self-awareness from this clown, I won't say it's epic, it's monumental, because there are those who have reached new levels. Can you say, I don't know, some chick in Texas named, what was her name? What was her name? I forget. I'm forgetting her name right now, but you know, she's the racist clown. And then of course you have the lovely bartender Sandy Cortez up in New York, who is still trying to convince us that she's smarter than rocks. Anyway, for Keith Ellison, who said this nonsense back when he was a U.S. representative back in 2018. And of course he deleted the post, but still, like I said, the internet's undefeated, and we found his son chirping off about Antifa and how much they are a threat to us, you know, but this is an organization that doesn't exist. So once again, this is a guy who, as the state burned to the ground in 2020 because of a fentanyl felon, cities were being destroyed, stores were being looted, robbed, burned down, people were getting driven from their houses, people were getting shot on the streets, cops were getting shot and ended, but yet, Antifa doesn't exist. Fucking stupid. To quote the great Ron White, you can't fix stupid, no matter how much money you throw at it. And there's not enough money to throw at this stupidity. But what do you expect? It's the left. It's what they do. You know, besides shooting people who have different political opinions. Anyway, this is What's Next. I'm Jasper Gonzo. If you like more of this, please leave a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it. Hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. Continue spreading the word about the show. Appreciate you guys watching as always. And we'll see you next time. Peace.